Hello, good morning, you guys. Today is Saturday, and it is a very nice Saturday. Why is it a very nice Saturday? Because I just cooked breakfast in my van. And hopefully, pretty soon, I will be making cooking videos in the van. I treated myself because they increased my SNAP benefits to a whopping 100, and I don't mean that in a funny way, but they increased it to $159, and and I treated myself to a $14 piece of carne asada. With it's already it's already marinated, and I would never spend anything like that unless I could afford it frequently. But it's the first time I actually ever buy that amount. I think I did buy a tri-tip once, but it didn't come out right when I cooked it. So anyways, the reason I bought the carne asada, marinated carne asada, it's really good too, is because I got used to McDonald's when they had it on sale, I guess, call it a sale, was this steak, egg, and cheese bagel sandwich. And it's good. I mean, it was really good, man. And I think that we're selling him for, I think, $4.99 or $3.99 at one time, and then that promotion was gone, and then I had to, they raised the price to like $6.99, I think, but it's really good too, And I said, no, I'm not gonna spend $6.99. And I love bagels. I'm a bagel fanatic. One day I'm going to learn how to make bagels. But that's how I got used to it. And I said, so then I started buying ground beef, and then I started learning about 80-20, which means 80% beef, 20% fat. Those are actually the best ones, but you have to buy a lot, and you have to make the patties double the size that you think you're going to make it. So if you have a piece of bread like this squared, just pretend that's a square, then you would have to make your that's pretty big. If you make your hamburger patty, if you make it into a patty raw like that, and you shape it to that size, it's going to shrink to like that size. So you have to make your patty like larger, because when it's done, then it'll be the exact, close to the right size of the of the slice of bread. And then you make an egg, and you can either make an omelet or sunny side up. And they have Trader Joe. Was it Trader Joe's? Yeah, Trader Joe's. Or wait, first Vaughn's. I guess I'll make it into a morning cooking show. Vaughn's has, I think it's Vaughn's or I think it's anywhere. They have now butter with honey, real honey. And it's good, man. It's really good. I didn't realize you could mix it, but sugar with sugar, of course it's gonna mix. But anyways, it's really freaking good. So I ended up starting to buy that more frequently. And also I still buy ghee butter. You can get it at Trader Joe's for $4.99, and it's really good butter. But it's ghee butter. It's called ghee butter, G-E-E butter. And you can cook eggs with it, and makes your eggs taste really good. And you can toast your eggs like I toasted them. I toast them in a pan. Look, that's dirty, man. I need to find me a Brillo to remove all that crap. But here, let me show you. So where was I before? Boy, man, today I guess I'm feeling really well. That Lexapro must be working, eh? I don't know, man, but it's also your mental, your I think your outlook on things, and also because, I mean, I slept straight 7 hours, and I only had to get up because I had to go pee. And if you want to know where I go pee and where I go potty, well, I do have a. Wait a minute, I was supposed to finish my story. Hold on a second. Relax. And I was talking about the butter. Yeah. So I was making my eggs with the ghee butter, and anyway, so I found out about this butter with honey, and it's really good, man. And if you buy any kind of pastry and you warm it up with that butter, oh, hallelujah! Thank you, Jesus and Mary of God. Yee! And then I found out, I went to the market one day, Trader Joe's actually, and it's somewhere in my fridge, but I don't want to move everything around because it's a real hassle. The cool thing is that I bought this new stand, and I'll be showing different angles. So let me show you this. They bend. You see this? I bought this stand because the other one I broke, and they bend. And the cool thing about it is that, well, they bend. I think it was 12 or 14 bucks on Amazon, and I can put it like over there, like attached to these legs of my Bluetooth speaker, and aim it like downwards, and this way it would capture my cooking. Okay, you see, and I can move this also because it's on this. It's supposed to be a hanger of some sort, and I use it for my Bluetooth speaker, so I can actually put the camera right here and aim down because it also adjusts every angle. You know, this thing, it's really nice, man. 12 bucks, I think it was 13. So anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah. So I would like to make some more cooking videos of my van life, because I'm going to be in the van for quite a while now since I left that frickin' shithole, since I left that insane asylum. And, as much as I don't want to sound ungrateful, because I would love to have a place to live. Absolutely. Who wouldn't? As much as I would love to, unfortunately, that place was like an insane asylum. I mean, you got weird people, man, in there. And I mean weird because they're all, well, I mean, I don't know if the word dreg is a bad term, or if that's a normal term for people. I guess it's the word drag means the worst of the street people. I don't know if it's the worst of the worst, but it definitely is the worst street people. Anything from it, well, anyways, but it seems like they grabbed all the dregs from and I don't mean all of them, because I've met some people there. Very few though. I think like 2 or 3, and I've seen like maybe other 3 more that look like very nice people. There's this one guy in a cane. I won't mention his name, but he's kind of a big guy, but he's in a cane, doesn't walk very well. And the first time I met him, I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was, and we were just, I remember how it happened, but we just crossed each other's path. And he just said all of a sudden, "Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, what's your name? My name's so-and-so." I'm like, wow. I mean, and nobody else. I've tried to say hello to people there in the halls, in the stairs, and they're just like fucking zombies, like what? Like, get away from me, And it's sad. I mean, it hurts because I've really tried to say hello to people, even if it's just a passing by, you know. So, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. But anyway, so the reason I say it's like an insane asylum is because I've seen enough people there that are just freaking wacky, man. And when I left that last apartment, the last time I left the apartment at 1:30 in the morning, if you remember from my other videos, I talk about it. When I was leaving, you guys, I walked out in my hands grabbing one of my pillows, because I only had one and I need another one to put my leg over it, and and I walked out with just this blanket, that electric blanket, and my pillow and my dog, and that's it. And I was in a fight or flight mode, going through a terrible nervous breakdown. And then when I was inside the van, there's this girl that, to me, it looked like a fucking ghost. It looked like some zombie coming out. And then she came out of nowhere also. It was at nighttime, 1:30 in the morning. She was walking, all of a sudden I saw her walking towards me. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Because it looked like a zombie, a ghost. The girl was like emaciated, skinny, had her hair almost bald. There was like patches here and there. Her face, she was a white girl. I think her front teeth were all gone. And all I could see was like 2 fangs. No, I'm not joking. And she was wearing a white gown with no shoes. And as she's walking towards me, and I'm trying to turn the wheel so I can, leave, and she's not moving. She's coming straight at me. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I look at her eyes, man, and she's like, I don't know, just spooky, man. And she tells me in this tone, I hope I can imitate it right, because it sounded spooky, man. I mean, really spooky. Like if she knew why I was leaving and why I was all stressed out. Like she knew. And she was like, her tone made it sound like she was mocking me. Like, ha 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 ha, yeah, that's right. But the way she sounded, it was very calm. And she goes, why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Like that, like she was telling me, what? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I explained myself. Why are you leaving? Like, why are you leaving? You know what's going on. Like, why are you leaving? You know what's going on. Like, you know what's going on in this place? It's evil. Like, and that's how it felt. Like an evil, it's an evil place is what it feels like. It feels like an evil, insane asylum of some sort. But again, there's other people there that I've seen that are very elderly, and you can tell that they're not druggies or, and there's some people in there that are young, and they're not doing a fucking thing. They don't work, all they do is fucking get high, It's sad, and it's being paid by you and, the housing department and our tax dollars. I mean, it's sad. It's really sad. Young people that are there. And, I've seen it, man. I saw this one girl one time at night, coming out. She was looking for a lighter. And I can't do it here because I can't stand up. But she was like all like twitching, like this. No, I'm not lying. She was like, hey, you guys got a lighter? I need a lighter. And all of a sudden she just turned like her back went way to the back, and she just went forward, whoosh, bent over in half, like whoosh, like that. And then she got up again. I'm like, oh my God, man. Finally, somebody walks over, nonchalant, calm down, calmed, and yeah, I got a lighter right here. And that's when I just said, fuck this shit, man. And that's where they all hang out. And at the end of the apartment building, there's like this one entrance in and out for everybody. and it's a concrete circle, maybe 10 feet wide or 12, I think. And they hang out there at night and they're partying. In the daytime, it's not so bad. But anyhow, it goes, I mean, it's active at night. Oh yeah, I've been hit 3 times for fentanyl, twice for meth. People ask me for rides and they look fucking creepy, man. And they're asking me for rides? It's like, who the fuck are you, man? Do you even know me and you're asking me for a fucking ride? You know? They don't think. Anyways, I'm getting all emotional. Anyways, what was I talking about? Food, right? Well, you guys, today I'm gonna go, I gotta go pay my credit card bill. I'm really excited because Capital One gave me credit. Finally, somebody gave me credit, finally. And I really want to use that to increase my FICO score, okay? And they said, sure. And for years and years, man, you know, I had bad credit. And so I got to go pay the bill later today. It's about $130. I think I'm only going to pay $75 though, because my actual bank account, my actual income is dwindling down again. And it's like every month it's the same crap every month, you know. Oh, now I'm down to so and so much. Anyways, but again, I hate to say it, but last month or this month, I had to pay that $220 to check the transmission. But they said it was good, the transmission. And the other mechanic next to them, they said, that's a really good van you got, you did a good year, because those years of those vans are really good of the engines. He encouraged me to keep it and keep it up and maintain and all that. So it made me think twice about selling it, but I might still sell it. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, so I got to pay the bill, and then I got to go back to the apartment. Yes, I got to go back, and I got to leave the dog because I can't take him down to Mexico. I got to go to Mexico and get him some new prescribed medicated food. He's been on some really strong medications, and now they want me to put him in a special urine, whatever it's called, urine type diet to reduce, I don't remember, but I don't want to take him with me because also it's kind of raining outside and I don't want to carry him. And also I want to go get some carnitas. And a lot of these places in Mexico, you can't bring a fucking dog. Like you go here at 7-Eleven, you go to a restaurant, you go to the markets, Vaughn's, and you see dogs in there at Walmart. Not in Mexico, buddy. Not in Mexico. Hell no. They don't mess around. So I thought I'll take the opportunity, take advantage of it, that I'm not with him and I can walk faster and not have to worry about carrying the poor guy in the rain. All I got to do is pick up his medicine, and I'm going to ask for the prescription because they did tell me you can get a prescription and get it filled somewhere here in the United States. But I'm going to buy it over there because it's cheaper, and like I said, I withdrew $140. I think there was like $220 left in the bank account, and I got to kill another fly. They've been bugging the fuck out of me. I think I got it. Anyways, I got it now. Oh, really, huh? Anyways, so I got to go back to the house, drop the dog off, and then go to the trolley station and park it there. and then get on the trolley and go straight to San Ysidro, the border, and then cross it. It's interesting because I'm always crossing my fingers and praying that nothing will happen, because I am a U.S. citizen, but I'm a citizen through naturalization, okay? And Trump has been going after even people who are citizens of naturalization. He claims that it's for people who falsified information. What is it called, man, when you falsify information? I can't remember. So anyhow, I became a U.S. citizen when my parents became citizens, and I was under 18. So under the law, under the first law of citizenship through naturalization, anybody who's under 18 and lives with their parents, and their parents have been married together, they're not living in separate places, and they're living in the country and in the same place, it's like all these requirements, then if they become citizens, then the children, if they are 18, they automatically become U.S. citizens. So that's how I became a U.S. citizen. And I doubt my parents did anything stupid to falsify any information. I really, really, really doubt that. But I'm always worried, so nothing has ever happened, honestly. Every time I cross by, they're very polite to me. They're very nice, and they're saying questions. What are you doing in Mexico? When's the last time you came? Where are you going? Type of things like that. And they're very nice about it. And go. So I got to go to Mexico. And anyways, I'll show you real quickly my kitchen and then let you guys go. But this is my my kitchen here. My U-Homie 49 quart. It works freaking great, man. I love this thing. I think I'm gonna start using the double temperature, one freezing and one refrigerator. Yeah, but I'll gotta really find the manual. Anyway, this is my stove here. I don't cook right here in front of all the electronics. No, I use the whole thing and I put it on top of here, and then I use this to level the stove, and that's how I cook. And then I end up using my phone as my TV. So that's how I cook, you guys. I am on the lookout for a children's kitchen set. I saw a video from Bob Wells this morning of this lady who's living in a minivan. I think it's a Dodge minivan with 2 sliding doors on the side, and it's really small. And it was so impressive that it made me want to get one. And it was really nice. It was like this little kitchen set on the corner, and it was like an L, sort of like an L, but it was more like this, and then it went, and it had a sink. And she said that the fake sink I think it was a real sink, it was too small, and she removed it, and she put another one, a foldable, a collapsible sink that was larger for her to, wash her face, whatever. And then it was really fascinating. I'm like, look at that. And it looked freaking nice, man. So as she opened one of the doors and there was a 5-gallon water, I'm like, wow, look at that. I said, I can finally put my water somewhere. And there was other compartments in there too. And all of them, everything was functional. And I thought, wow, that's pretty awesome, man. So anyway, so I'm on the lookout for a children's fake kitchen. It's a play kitchen, for kids, preteens or whatever, And they're not big. They're for kids, and you could fit it in the van. I said, wow, man, that's freaking awesome. So anyways, I'm on the lookout for that so that I can now maybe have a permanent kitchen where I don't have to move the freaking thing all the time and just pack it up in the container here. You know, it's just a big process that I got to do, you know. And then maybe I can clear some more space here for myself, because I want to start playing my guitar and doing videos now that I got this adjustable tripod. You know, I'll be doing more videos, and so I'm excited, you guys. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you again. Bye.